What's going on, gaming community? Today I'm bringing you a video of just some epic kill shots that I've made in my 60 plus hours of playing Battlefield Hardline. This opening clip is just, I don't know how I did it, but I just took out two gunners and then eventually I take out the pilot, which is I don't know, I've never done that before. I thought that was pretty epic. And this next one is just killing guys on the run. Just multi-kills and just epic sniper montage type crap, and a couple marksman shots with an RPG. I do them with the small, and this one is with the RPG 7. And, I don't know how I got this last kill. I killed 3 guys. 2 guys immediately popped up, and then the third guy just, I guess he died from residual. And here I am just kind of doing a little multi-kill. This is the very beginning of the map. When you're playing a criminal, the best thing to do is to run up to here if you're snipering. A lot of cops like to try to get up to the top of the roof, so this is a good spot to get a bunch of kills right off the bat. So, and if you haven't seen it, I did upload a video that's got me running the perfect round up here. I went 16-0 and also got a heist capture from up top here. So I don't know, some people might call this camping. I just call it regulating, because I'm not standing in one spot. Thing is, if you're a camper and you sit at one spot, you're more than likely going to trade kill for kill, because the guy that kills you, or the guy that you kill, gets a kill cam and kind of knows where you're sitting. So if you kind of stay in an area and move around, I don't consider that camping at all. I just consider that, you know, just regulating. Camping to me is when somebody sits in one spot or sits in a corner and waits for somebody to kind of run up on them. So right here, I'm just trying to cover my team while they try to get that package extracted. Problem with it is, man, there's just so many cops sitting over there, so you can only shoot at, you know, bolt action's only fired so fast. So, and then the entire cop team's over there. This is an example of a camper. It's that guy that just kind of sat right there. He knew I was looking at him because I got my 14 powered scope, and he just likes to shoot from the prone position, I guess. I don't know why a lot of people like to snipe from that prone position when they're playing marksman. It's mainly, you just make yourself an easier target in my eyes. So I never go prone, just because you move a lot slower. The only time you ever need to go prone is if whoever you're engaging is a non-sniper, because usually the standing sniper has a advantage over you because he can move around and he can dodge pretty much your shots. So, like I said, I'm just kind of giving a little bit of covering fire, and we didn't get the package. The round ended right as I was taking my shot on this guy. So, oh well, 23-1 though, not bad. This next one is just kind of me shooting out a guy on a motorcycle. And then a little no-scope action, and then Glock 17. I actually picked the sniper up off of one of my dead teammates, so I didn't know he was using the Glock 17. I'm used to running either the Mac 10 or the Tech 9. So this is some double kill action with the knockout. And then this is just a little small micro kill streak with the knockout. The thing about being a sniper is you just gotta stay back. This is actually the longest engagements I'll ever do with the knockout. I generally don't like to engage targets at this far away with the knockout, just because the bullet velocity is a lot slower and the drop-offs is really extreme. So it's really not worth engaging guys that far with the knockout. If you notice, a couple of these guys couldn't take more than one hit. Only did 70 damage there, so you still got to get that headshot. So if you can gauge your drop on your knockout, then you can, you can be quasi-effective with it at this kind of range. I just don't like to use it at this kind of range. And then here's same round, just a little bit more of a kill streak. I decided I didn't want to be on that roof anymore, just because I was getting a lot of hit markers, but I wasn't getting any kills. Kind of ticks me off when I don't get any kills. So I kind of use it like how it's supposed to be used, as an aggressive recon gun. I run it with either the 6-power scope or the 4-power ACOG. I like to run the ACOG over the 6-power because the 6-power is just a little, too far. And like I said, it takes 2 shots to the body to kill people at, longer ranges. So there's really no point in using a 6-power scope, especially if you have to compensate for all that kind of bullet drop. The only people you're going to kill at long ranges are snipers. So it's better to run an ACOG on it. For longer ranges, I prefer these AWMs and R700s. People don't seem to like the AWM and the R700, mainly because the bolt cycling rate is a lot slower than the Scout Elite. But I seem to like them a lot better, especially for what just happened there where I no-scoped a guy. Because up to, I believe, 10 meters or 20 meters, it's a one-shot kill if you hit him in the chest. So it's a good kind of in-between. Scout Elite only does a 25 or 75 max damage at close range. So the 700 and the AWM, they're just better for my style of gameplay. Stationary snipers seem to like the Scout Elite just because it's a faster bolt cycling rate, and it's a little bit more of a DMR type thing. This is a pretty cool shot right here. I don't know how I made that, but sometimes you just get lucky. And here's just a great spot to use the small. If you get your timing right, you can definitely devastate some people from the top of this skyscraper. So I'm going to show you 2 of the shots that I make. First one was on a car. This second one, up here, the extraction is up here at the D, so I kind of sit up here and try to watch that door. But I watched the package to see where it's coming from, and I noticed that the truck was coming, so I decided to take a shot at the truck. Here's here's an ACOG footage of the knockout. And if you notice, at the max range of the ACOG, you're pretty much going to get a one-shot kill. This distance is a little long, so it's going to take me 2 shots to take out the gunner. So. And here's a pretty epic shot at the very beginning of this map. I can't remember what the map is. Guy on a motorcycle just kind of eats a bullet, so that was pretty cool. And just me shooting people out of helicopters again. That was just an epic laser trip mine. I didn't know you could fit that many people into a door or into an elevator, but it worked out. And here's a really killer kill streak. This is me just playing around with some close range optics on the knockout when I get bored. I like it because it's suppressed, and I just went on an epic kill streak right here. And just some more rocket footage using the tracer dart. Just took out an SUV with almost fully loaded. And some more knockout footage. Like I was saying earlier, this is an older footage because I'm using the silver camo. But I pretty much bought every optic for this knockout, just to test to see which one's most effective. So far, I like the ACOG just because the ACOG has the mil dots on it, so you can adjust for drop this one's kind of good for really close range. It's a Russian scope, so I don't like to mix my nationalities. I don't like to put a Russian scope on a American gun, or and vice versa. I don't like to use like an ACOG on one of those DMRs. It's just something I don't like to do. It just kind of goes with the authenticity of the weapon system. So, just not a fan of it. You know, I'm not bashing those that do like to do it. Some people just like to have an optic. Or they like the optic that they have. I generally can use any optic that I'm given, so I just don't like to mix my optics. And this MAC-10 is it's a pretty good gun. It's only good for one dude. Even with the extended mag, those 21 rounds, they go quick. So it's definitely a spray and pray gun. That's why I tend to favor the Tech 9 over the MAC-10. It's got a slower firing rate, but you know, if you're accurate with it, you can take out 2 guys with 1 magazine. You can't really do that with the MAC-10. So thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe.